up, everyone? It's your girl, Banana Bank Mac, and I'm here with a special Collectin and Connectin recap episode. So this month was exciting. We had 5 different episodes dropped. Now I know what you're thinking. But Banana, we only have 1 new episode every Tuesday. Well, we had a special C&C plus Tandy Time final episode that dropped on a Thursday and floored us all. But we want to recap Dilla Roseby and Collectin, both team captains. One for the Wolves, one for the Jazz. They had a great episode. They talked about season tickets, lower bowl tickets for fans. They talked about the finals. Those guys popped off. That is a great episode. Check out one of the clips.
For captain's perspective, we early on decided, the most value for dollar you can get is that in stadium experience. And so we've used our funds, and because the dollar can stretch a lot further over flyover country, we got season tickets the last 2
The next episode was the Tandy Time crossover, and that was a big one. They talked finals, baby. Celtics, Mavs, who cries more? Luka, Tatum, special socks? You don't even want to know about that. But maybe you do. So check the next episode.
Who cries more, Tandy? Tatum or Luka?
I think Luka.
Even I would say Luka.
But they both cry way too much.
The next episode was a long-awaited Alexo featured on the C&C pod. He came in and they talked about some really cool stuff. They talked about the IP addresses, how we can create with the artwork. He had a cosmic legendary set background. It was amazing, guys. You have to check it out. Look at what can be done.
The fact that you can do the artwork into anything now. If you own the set, you'll probably, like I said, already mentioned it, but your background, to be able to put it anywhere, to be able to put it on a coaster or whatever is just such a cool thing to be able to do too now.
Yeah. That's on the top of my list that keeps getting shelved, is doing something with all that IP, because now it's in our hands to do stuff with it. So
this next episode was a big one. It was your girl Banana Bank Mac and Collectin, and we talked sitting courtside for game 1 and 2 of the finals. Collectin chirping Luka, ending up on ESPN, the whole deal. Guys, we know a celebrity at this point. You got to check this one out.
Say stop crying in Slovenian.
Can you do that real quick?
Yeah, it's Nohai Yokati.
That's the name of our episode.
That's
Nohai Yokati. So it took.
Last but not least, we had Wizwit and Andy Mack, 2 other big names in this community, getting together, having a little battle of the accents, talking about KP and how he's jumped between Dallas, New York, and Boston, all 3 of their teams. It was phenomenal. Check this one out. You won't want to miss it.
Key pieces each night for Boston, I think, so far has been taking charge. If it's Jaylen Brown night, if it's Drew Holiday making the difference, Tatum making the difference, it's just it's been a different person on that starting 5 every night. First game was Porzingis. Now, coming from New York, I knew that. I knew Porzingis was going to come out and he was going to take charge of that game, because why? Every player who plays in New York and leaves becomes great afterwards. So I knew he was having one superstar game, and that's the one. I called it to all my buddies. I said, watch Porzingis go bananas, because it always happens where you're like, nah, we don't need him on a New York team. These guys, they're washed up. They're done. All of a sudden, finals come along. That's it. There's your difference maker.
Andy, what I know, you had to be so pumped, or I don't know. I assume Porzingis being out. Look at the towels waving. Porzingis out. Game 1 of the final.
C&C fam, thank you for tuning into this episode and all our others. We greatly appreciate it. This community is all about collecting and connecting and good vibes. You know the deal. Merch store plus our links for following our socials and YouTube are in the bio. Repost. Let us know what you liked about this episode, and tune in next week for a new episode of the C&C Pod.